Hello all, and I'd like to introduce you to a new friend of mine. This is Tiffiny. Why Tiffiny? Can you guess? Quickly now, before Giddy. Because PN could have been Penny, but I've already had one of those. That was a little fan. So I thought we'd just have a little show you round here. Yeah, it is a... It's a DAF. No, you're all right, mate. It's facing me. You're all good. Hey, unless you want to get in it.
I hope it's not live on the BBC.
No, you're all right, sir. You're quite all right. It's a DAF. It's a CF Euro 6. Lovely. 220. That's a big engine, I think. And it's got this curtain on the side. Now, if anyone knows, as in the last video, the Paint the Wagon video, which is a bit of a shocker, this one, bit of white spirit, comes off. So that's something I've got to get around to doing. I've got to get around to doing that. She has a tuck under tail lift. D Hollander tuck under tail lift. Lovely. In the back, pretty standard. We got the rose feet fittings. And in the back, pump truck, straps, oil, strap winder. Got the internal straps. I'll probably take them off. I hate them things. All they ever do is get in the way. They don't even count. Okay, you can put some straps over and they lock the sides, but don't at the top. I think if you get a tug, they'll be a bit not so happy about that. Anyway, that's the outside. That's not the interesting bit. The interesting bit is the inside, because she has got a Skyliner or a Highliner cab, or just basically a big lorry truck. So we'll jump in here. This is the inside. There we go. Do. Right, sitting down. There we go. Got this thing. That takes the sun away. Right, it's a standard DAF dashboard. Got the clicky wheel. The clicky wheel, two things the clicky wheel doesn't do. This is the clicky wheel. That's the clicky wheel there. And that's what it does this. There you go. Two things the clicky wheel doesn't do. One, it won't let me pull up the tacho. The last one let me pull up the tacho, so I can see how much driving hours and stuff I had by haircut. And two, it won't. It hasn't got hands-free. Well, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because I've got the one that sits in the cigarette lighter. That's a hands-free, and I've also got. I use the headphones. I find headphones better. It's got electric mirrors. It's got heated mirrors. It's got an electric sunroof. But best of all, other than all the other cabs, it's got all your standards, exhaust brake, sort of auto cruise, all that kind of stuff. It's got buttons to answer a telephone. It doesn't work. Standard DAF stereo. But the best of all is this bit. Look, it's huge. So we've got the bed here. We've got, I can stand up in it. We've got the lockers. This locker here I'm using for my PPE. This locker here I'm using for my clothes for night out and food and drink and stuff like that, if there's anything like that. This locker here has got my camera stuff in it, purely because I don't know what else to put in it. And then at the back, we've got the bed laid out, the sleeping bag. I'll put this furry thing on. I'll just add it in the house because it protects the mattress a bit more. And the flag's up there. And then under the bed, we've got nothing really. Some spare boots, some spare. I'm going to put some spare, a little bit of AdBlue, a little bit of oil, a little bit of screen wash, just in case you ever run out. Just a little bit underneath, just like emergency supply. Don't really want to. I don't have to jack it, but you can lift this thing up. It just lifts up like this. But you don't need to, because I've got 3 lockers up ahead of me. I've got more storage space than I possibly need. I say she's done 450,000 miles, which is more than I would like, but she was cheap. And it's been R&Ms from DAF since day one. We know exactly the firm it came from. It's a reputable firm. Okay, I might have to spend a bit of dough on it as time goes, but it should be enough to get me started. So this is Tiffiny, my new truck, which I will be using to take care and take money.